you.
Okay. Okay. One of the main problems that we've been having, and I'd like Chris and John to possibly speak to this, is that with the lack of demands. We've touched on this a little bit, but I thought since you're a little bit more involved with the GA, John, you would be a great person to lead this.
Okay. Yeah, it's like 5 groups trying to make demands.
You mean formulate demands?
Yeah. We actually, on Thursday night, a list of grievances was formally accepted by the GA, and that's on the website. So there's a list of things that we don't like about corporations.
On website.
It's NYC.
You want the grievances?
NYC, I don't want to read all the grievances.
Just read a few.
NYCGA.cc.
CC.
It's a more secure connection so that the people who visit the website cannot be
You
transferred.
can write it on the board behind you.
NYCGAD?
Here, I'll put it
online here.
I'm going to write it, wait.
What both websites?
I'll put everything up.
I'd like to say one thing about the racial makeup of the place. One thing is that there's a lot of foreigners there. We have all sorts of visitors from Spain and Greece.
Immigrants too.
There's people from all over the country there. I think that if we had ever gotten any kind of press before the police started beating on anybody, that maybe people from other parts of the city would have known about it. We are the most radically bunch of inclusive people I ever met in my freaking life. And we all get along, and we all want everybody to come there, okay? Everybody. We want everybody who cares about their planet to come to Wall Street and help us. That's what we're looking for. We're not saying to send anybody away because of what they look like or even what they believe in, okay? We like people. We have very intelligent conversations almost all the time with each other about very important things, and we're trying to fix the world. And that's what's important to us, not what you look like, not what your religion is or anything like that. What was I supposed to talk about? The other thing I want to mention is that the GA is slow. If you go to a General Assembly meeting, you're going to be, like, I remember the first week, the cops wanted us to take a poster off the wall, and it took us an hour to agree to take the poster off the tree. But what I like to say about the GA is it's slow like a river. Because once we reach consensus, there's no stopping us, okay? Like the Mississippi River, if you just sit on it, it's going to take forever, but there's no stopping the Mississippi River, okay? So it takes a long time. The demands are taking a long time, and there's a lot of groups working on demands right now. Right now we have a list of grievances that the GA has agreed to. It's on probably a few of these websites by now. They're all about corporations. I don't want to read this whole thing to you.
There are too many. Somebody wants to come up and look at it. But there have been two kind of slogans that have appeared and reappeared. You put one of them on frequently. And one is human needs, not corporate greeds. And the other is democracy, not corporatocracy. So it's about a redistribution of wealth, and it's about some kind of social democracy at least, and it's about an attempt to at least partly re-democratize our system, which will never be democratic so long as we have these corporations, but an attempt to reverse some of the incredible domination that has developed.
Yeah, I'll read you some key words. This is basically, let's see, the first paragraph is, as we gather together in solidarity to express a feeling of vast injustice, we must not lose sight of what brought us together. We write so that all people who feel wronged by the corporate forces of the world can know that we are your allies. And the issues are illegal foreclosure process, bailouts from taxpayers and executive bonuses, inequality and discrimination in the workplace, poisoning the food supply, stripping employees of the right to negotiate, tens of thousands of dollars of loan debt each student, outsourcing labor and using that as leverage to cut healthcare benefits and pay, influence of the courts by corporations, lawyers and lobbyists that they can afford that we can't, selling our privacy, using the military and police to prevent freedom of the press around the world, determining economic policy, despite catastrophic failures, donating large sums of money, blocking alternate forms of energy, blocking generic medicine, covering up oil spills, accidents, faulty bookkeeping, and inactive ingredients to profit, keeping people misinformed and fearful through control of the media, setting private contracts to murder prisoners, and I think we're putting also in the industrial prison complex, which is privatization of the prisons that most of you should probably know about, participating in torture and murder of innocent civilians overseas. And, you know, it's not an exhaustive list. There's plenty of other things that will probably be added to it. There's also going to be, we also have a set of principles that we're working on, and there's a list of concrete economic demands towards the U.S. government that people are also working on. And there's people that don't, there's people within the organization that think we should have no demands. Okay? According to some of us, the process is the demand. The process itself, how we do things, is supposed to lead the way to a better way of doing things.
I just want to say that this is a living document. It's not done. It's not perfect. It has its flaws. I have a couple of corrections that I'm in the process of negotiating with the work group. But you can see the way in which action and practice develops your understanding. We got beat up last Saturday. So we had a rally, a huge rally at Police Plaza against police brutality. But who were the speakers? People of color. Because they know more about police brutality than we will ever know. And they have movements. And their movements are coming into relationship with Occupy Wall Street. So that's the way it grows. It's a living process. We didn't start out knowing what we were going to do.
One of the major organizing tools, which is bringing people in from around the country, is this Tumblr blog, which I briefly settled on here because it's amazing.
How do you spell Tumblr?
Tumblr, it's we are the 99% with 99 Tumblr, TUMBLR.com. The reason why it is so it's so effective is because we are getting submissions from all over the country for this blog. We right now have 20 pages and counting of people sending in their stories why they are the 99%, and they are heartbreaking.
Oh, so they're
yeah.
Oh, stop.
And they're heartbreaking. And the comments that we've gotten from people around the country are just as heartbreaking. Everybody has a story to tell why they're part of the 99%, why the system is not working for them anymore. And if you just take half an hour on the site, you'll see it's not just white college students, it's mothers, it's fathers, it's veterans, it's everyone.
You've got homeless people living there because they got no place else to live.
And people from across the country are sending this around to each other, and it has really tied people together to get them to unite around this. And this is one of the reasons why the nationwide Occupy Together movement has a real shot at changing things as people go into their financial centers of their town across the country and occupy them. This is something that cannot be ignored, especially in the age of the internet. And we're on internet time. It is my hope, personally, after coming together to this, that by December we start seeing congressional hearings. Because we'll have the evidence, i.e. we are the 99%, not sponsored by lobbyists, but put together by the American people.